That's a dead guy.
No
Seems
one
like...
lives there at the moment. I guess the Claviger didn't like having neighbors.
Oh. I heard the noise calling to me. And yea, it was good. Well, there's dead guys in the Claviger's estate. That's always a bad sign. But before we go there... Oh!
Oh, gods. They're blue.
Well, that didn't take long.
Hey. Hey. Boots. With the fur. Yeah. Let's go around the backside, yeah. Oh, hey. There's stuff. It's always good. So, the place was looted after the dude died. Hey.
It's the envoy.
Can't see me.
Aim where? Hey! Over here!
Oh. That looked weird.
I can't see it.
Ah! Stop that.
Still recovering.
Who's shooting? Oh, I got the lightning bolt trigger. Hell yeah. Guys, you gotta do better than that. You're doing like chip
Ready
damage.
for more.
How do I level you up? I need to look that up. Oh. Okay, so all the stuff's being defaced. People really heard the guy's dead and they're like, let's go after him. So what is my... I've got... These, yeah. So the prepare foods... What about like... maximum stamina? That's good. I haven't really used that food menu much. I gotta start doing that, because I'm playing on hard mode, you know? Gotta at least try to take this seriously. Oh, I see a... Okay, a common weapons. I'm over encumbered. We can fix that. We don't need... Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit. I'm going to stash this. I'm going to break down the common weapon. All the great weapons I don't need. They're going in the trash, yeah. Yeah. Armors. I'm not wearing medium armor. I'm not wearing heavy armor is what I meant to say. I know how to use words. What about these? These can't be deconstructed. I'll have to sell those. They don't seem to have any weight. I can't tell. Wait, it would have been down there. Yeah, there's no weight over here, so we're good. Alright.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
You got a lot of... Oh, a secret journal page. Claviger Journal, secret page. Apparently there is a growing rebellion in Paradis. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good. I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents I have passed a key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Ondra. A fitting sanctuary, may they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself. Okay.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamund not only knew about the rebels, He also gave them access to a hideout in the Cistern.
Well, Kai, you knew the Claviger. Did you have any idea of this?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Ondra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Something tells me the rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Hylgard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Ondra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right, after you.
So while they were talking, I was wondering if I'd have a chance to join the rebels, though I realize the game probably had them assassinate me, so I wouldn't have that option. Hey, I found his estate key. It was sitting on a door. Oh, so this door was locked, so I would have had to go around. Okay. That's unfortunate. I accidentally explored the right way. What are your books? The Saints' War Part 1, Overthrow. There is much debate with historians as to when the Saints' War really began. It is widely accepted that the event that instigated it was the sanctuary flight of Ridsaran citizens to the Dyrwood. This led to a direct strife between the two nations that escalated into battle, the Saints' War. But it is the author's opinion that the war truly started many years before, so a Cold War situation. After the miracle of the Verdant Vorlas, as it came to be known, Waidwen quickly gathered followers drawn to the stories of Eothas' miraculous prophet. His power grew. Eventually, Waidwen had gained enough support that he confronted the imperial governor. Assisted by a collection by a collection of knights and nobles who had been swayed to his cause, he marched on to the capital city. The governor was allowed to live, but was forced to abdicate power and leave the colony. This was not from any understanding or easy acquiescence from the governor, but because of what happened when Waidwen entered the governor's palace. As Waidwen approached the governor, according to accounts, his body turned into something that was no longer human. His flesh became luminescent, and his head transformed into pure blinding light. Other accounts suggest Waidwen had become a being of light at an earlier time when he was whipped in the public square. The outcome of his visit to the palace, however, is uncontested. The governor, knowing there was no way he could oppose an avatar of Eothas, relinquished his power. The people then asked Waidwen to lead the colony. He accepted, earning the name Divine King of Red Saras. Waidwen's rule was virtually uncontested. Initially, this was because everyone was awed that a god had chosen to manifest himself and lead his people. This changed as Waidwen began punishing the allies of the Old Empire and the poison on the world, what he considered corrupt churches or church leaders of Eothas. Scrutiny escalated, and soon worshippers of Eothas were also being punished for mere perceptions of heresy. Members of other religions were also added to the list of the persecuted for following different faiths. This caused large segments of the population to flee Red Saras for the Dyrwood, begging for sanctuary. This caused strife between the two nations. The people of the Dyrwood knew that they could not sustain an explosive population growth if Waidwen's rule were to continue unchecked. They also feared that his eye would turn from Red Saras and land on them next if nothing was done. This was exactly what ultimately happened, and open war broke out as Waidwen moved to spread his dominion into the lands of Dyrwood. Damn. And part 2, he's got the full book set. Waidwen personally led many of the battles during a war, exhibiting extraordinary supernatural powers. He seemed virtually untouchable on the battlefield, able to burn or even disintegrate his enemies with beams of blinding white light. With a god on his side, and possibly, as some said, inhabiting him, he was thought to be indestructible. It appeared that he may have been until the Battle of Halgut Citadel. The people of the Dyrwood knew they would lose the war if they could not at least slow Waidwen down. Engineers, priests of Magrin, and a few others, working in secret, some say with Magrin's direct help, developed a weapon they hoped would be able to stop a god. 12 feet in diameter, filled with a variety of chemical and magical explosives, the bomb was rolled under Evon Dur Bridge, part of the foundation was excavated in order to allow them to embed the bomb in the bridge itself, ensuring total concealment. 12 Deerwooden men and women volunteered to stage an ambush at the bridge to keep Waidwen on it until the bomb could be detonated. The battle was short, bloody, and ultimately final. The Dozen, as they came to be known, were able to delay Waidwen on the bridge. The bomb detonated, killing Waidwen, the 4 Deerwooden volunteers still alive at that time, and over 50 Ritsiran soldiers marching on the front line with Waidwen. It was that moment the Saints' War ended. The remaining Ritsiran forces were easy to rout. Even though they had more than enough men and equipment to finish the siege, their leader, previously thought invincible, had just vanished in a rain of metal and stone. Panic set in, and the Deerwooden troops sent them away with ease. From that point on, the bomb was known by the name Godhammer. It even worked its way into everyday conversation. As sure as Godhammer ended the Saints' War came to be a standard phrase to express unequivocal certainty. Less certain is the fate of Eothas, who has not spoken to his followers since the explosion of the bomb and is presumed by most to be dead. Lest some concerned citizens express their worry or other more industrious think they could reproduce the result, the author would put the thoughts from your heads. Since that time, there has never been another documented explosion of such magnitude, and efforts to locate the engineers and clergy responsible for the bomb have been entirely fruitless. Godhammer was a unique, fortuitous occurrence. It's like will never be seen again without divine intervention. Dang. Alright. Magical nuke. And Claviger's second journal entry. Ambassador Hilgard promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relation with the living lands. But Inquisitor Ludwig, she wants gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamund was going gray all of a sudden.
Huh.
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
Yeah. Guess he should be glad that his lock stuck right there. Left some coins by your bathtub. That's kind of weird. Left a book in here. Third entry. According to Hilgard, it's in our best interest to force the Animators out of Paradis. Soul science offends the gods, and so forth. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animators, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior Mesinverno. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Huh. Is this like a fourth entry up here? Glanfathen Customs. Glanfathen Customs can seem primitive and unsophisticated to some, but all customs begin with a ritual or superstition, so why should theirs be considered less than any other? If they're examined closely, Glanfathen celebrations stem from a deep and rich culture and all tie into their history in a significant way. Okay, so this is their holidays. I don't care about the holidays that much. I'll scroll through it slowly in case people want to read through it themselves. Because I read one last time, and I don't know, seemed extra superfluous. What's in the attic? Ooh, a gold chest. White key cameo. And some random garbage. Okay, what is this? Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Against a scarlet backdrop, a key of purest marble has been placed, making this cameo a bold piece of jewelry. The red and white symbolize the intertwining blood and bone, bleh, of body and soul, of wrath and peace. Wearing this amulet gives you a deeper sense of connection to the allies you fight alongside and invigorates you whenever you pull one such individual back from the brink of death's door. I like my fire damage for now. Oh, there's the final entry. There's a foulness in the wind blowing past the strangle root. Hilgard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it is strange how many of our party will be Adirans. Strange indeed. Maybe he found your entry? Hard to say. Well, we did find... Oh hey, there's a side entrance here. Kinda. A way in through the rocks. Whoa, whoa, God! Ow. Well, that sucked. Spoiled food, wild mushroom stew, some alcohol, another weapon. I don't need the spoiled foods. Oh man, I can't believe I fell off of that. That's just sad. Huh? Oh, there's a chest. This time I fell intentionally, it doesn't count. And this time I'm going to just eat some regular food instead of using my potion. Oh, another locked chest. There were some locked chests I didn't get to unlock last time. Unfortunately, I have forgotten where they are. Oh, I wanted to check over there, though. Hold on. I'm easily distracted. What's up here? Oh, hey, there's another fast travel beacon. Cool. Oh, can't jump sideways. Gotta remember that. Hey there.
Please be respectful when in the presence of the Queen.
Statue of the Queen of Adir.
That's the Elven Queen of Adir, I think. They wasted no time putting that up when they got here.
I'm assuming it was pre-assembled. What's up here? Oh, there's a lockbox right there. I heard the sparkle noise. Someone just left a gun in there. Alright. What about over here? Another chest.
Sometimes I think having money is really about the view.
Anything over here? Nope. I like the design of the world. I gotta say. It's been pretty good at drawing me into the secrets. Like this one. Found another grimoire of greater elements. So let me see if I remember where things are. Is this... Okay, that's that area. So this is Sansa's shop. That's the Adiran hold. There's the assassin. Let's go up here. Huh.
I don't like how cozy the Claviger's gotten with the Adirans. That High Inquisitor especially bothers me.
It's her eyes that give me the spooks. It's like they can see into my soul.
They might just. You know the Steel Garrote are solely devoted to Wodika, right? One step out of line, and...
And what?
Well, I don't know. Anything under the exiled Queen's rule is bound to be harsh.
Hmm. So that's the temple. Is that a fish? Alright.
Militia headquarters. Stay on their good side, and we won't have to go in.
Alright. Looks like there's some sort of secret entrance, maybe? Though it actually seems to go up to this way, so let's look at this. Hey there, box. What you got? Crafty stuff. It all works out in the end. You having difficulties there? You guys are struggling quite a bit. Does that look like a secret door? No. Where? Oh, this way. Oh, hey, a box. I watched a video recently from Frostbreak, who was playing this game, talked about how he didn't have enough stuff, and I'm wondering if he took the time to explore, because he had trouble keeping his weapons, you know, upgraded. And I guess this was pre-patch, pre-day one patch, but I've been finding a lot of materials just exploring around the area, you know? I don't know. What's in here?
Hail.
Where? It's not hailing.
Welcome to my shop, envoy.
Huh. You don't even have a name. Have you lived here long?
Have I... Yeah, I've lived here my entire life. So did my parents and their parents before them.
That's interesting. Why did your ancestors come here originally?
Couldn't tell you. Been so long the family's forgotten. Don't really care, honestly.
Oh, well, what do you know about the militia?
We keep the city safe as best we can. Happy?
Yeah, what do you have for sale? No lockpicks, I see how it is. You got Wayfarer's armor, which I don't much care for. It's a steel garrote stuff. That's cool. The long touch, long bow. What's this? The old hunter from Glanfath crafted this bow as a coming-of-age present for his granddaughter using wood freely given from a Delimgen's tree and horn from an elder stag. It was meant to keep the young elves safe on their hunts, and for a time it did. When her grandfather passed, however, something in the woman broke. She began to set her sights on more and more dangerous prey, becoming addicted to the thrill of the hunt. Eventually, the creatures of the forest no longer provided the challenge she sought, and she began to hunt wilder and even sometimes her fellow kith. Over time, her malice and cruel intent seeped into the bow, imbuing it with vicious lethality. Those that have wielded the long touch have claimed that when scoring particularly brutal kill, they can sometimes hear faint whispers of triumph in their head. What does it do? Grim Focus. Plus 10% crit hit chance for power attacks while fine aiming. Plus 5% damage against enemies with full health. Oh, okay, that's cool. Can't afford it, but it's cool. Okay, bye.
Hail.
Yeah, nice place.
Don't mind Marius. The only gardens where he comes from are full of mushrooms.
So that was all I could enter of that building? Okay. Well, then let's check this
Hylea,
spot out.
goddess of birds and some other things as well.
Where? Is that this, I guess? I don't know.
Don't forget to dust your
Oh, there it
shoes
is.
off.
Temple of Hylea. Couldn't be Hylea. The Midwife's Memoirs. My mother lived every note of life's song. Bringing me into this world was her last verse. For this, my father scorned me and abandoned me. And for this very same fact, my town's midwife and adherent of Hylea raised me as her own. When I came of age, I learned that Hylea visits us on the screams of women in childbirth, and when a woman dies giving life to her child, her soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Hylea's court. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my whole life. I wear the fetish charms of the Cloud Singer. The bird I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but it is a signal fire to women in need that I am a trained midwife, blessed by Hylea and living every note of life's song. The Queen of Birds wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not, as the other gods so often desire, to end it. A follower of Magrin once mocked my faith, saying I worshipped paintbrushes and birds, piddling things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods and the brutal necessities that they must oversee, but is not language, love, the arts, and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts? Hylea allows us to rise above our savage feral selves. I'm often amused that, upon seeing our holy aviaries, visitors frequently ask, "This is nice, but where's the real Temple of Hylea?" Perhaps they think hallowed ground requires the oppressive stoneworks and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize that the Bird Queen stands not on a ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and in beauty of ubiquitous open sky. Hylea prefers the worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us, and yet so much we are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. Huh. I like this. Little artsy stuff. Priest journal. The Temple of Ondra has been busy of late. No surprise there. People turn to the gods in times of hardship, and hardship is the one thing we have in abundance. Poor Elaway. She must be working long hours. I haven't seen her leave the temple in days. Huh. Are we gonna start a fight in a church? Because I'm not against it.
Oh my. Merciful gods. You're the inspiration I've been looking for.
You're the
Please,
inspiration.
allow me to memorize your sacred features. Let me burn them into my unworthy eyes and dash them upon the canvas.
I can use dexterity. Pose for him, staring off into the distance. I'm going to smolder.
Yes. Yes! Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Hylea blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse for rudeness. Oh, please, accept my apology.
Just relax a hair. You're scaring the children.
Brood. I was going to warn you not to trip over yourself.
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beautiful grotesquerie, and yet there is little beauty to be found in these dark times.
You got a missing spot in your mustache, and it's all I can think of. So which one am I? Grotesque or beautiful?
You live in the nether realm between beauty and horror, forever eluding definition.
Hey, don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to.
I will trouble you no more. The next time inspiration strikes, I will approach it with a calm, rational mind. Farewell, my friend.
Yep.
Well, he seemed nice.
Parodies just wouldn't be parodies without people like him.
Alright. I think we have just one place left to really search in this little spot of town, except for the, this way, whatever's this way. I think it's just an exit. But we'll go there on our way out.
Safe to say, Ondra's got a wealthy patron here somewhere.
I bet. Alright, goddess of fish.
Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Welcome to the temple.
You know, they said this place was busy, but it's empty. Maybe that's a hint. Transcript of the sermon. Ondra, Nagati, Lady of Lament, Mother. When you called so many godlike back to their divine source, many were spared, passed over. What say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in your honor? Are we to live our lives as mere mortals deprived of your love? Or are we to await the day when we too are called home? When I stood at the pinnacle of Akaizo, I felt closer to the gods than ever before. Now they could not feel more distant. Takihu, Master Water Shaper. Okay. And the sea and her love, traditional Ondrite hymn. The sea beheld her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a peace into her heart, and all who saw her grief that day sleep in her bosom still. I'm assuming there were, like, a song there, but hello.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Ondra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adherin envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
You seen anyone suspicious in this neighborhood lately?
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
Oh, I could just stare at her with unnerving intensity. Is that so?
Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
All I said was, is that so? And you just sort of spilled your beans. Look, I already know the Claviger gave you the key to the cistern.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
Welcome back. I'm talking to a religious lady that's involved with the rebellion that tried to have me assassinated. You know, I could be sympathetic if I knew a little more about your cause.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
Who killed me?
Ygwulf. A powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants.
What does the Resistance want, then?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Why target me? The city's full of Adirans.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
I don't want her to work for the Empire because I don't want to work for the Empire, so you should leave the city. It's not safe anymore.
What difference is it to you?
Ooh, I like this answer. I want someone to spread the word that I can be merciful.
So that's how it is. Build a reputation so you can tear the rest of us down. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradis. You won't see me again.
Time to find your killer. I don't think they'll go nearly as peacefully.
Yeah, probably. Is this the way? Yeah. How was your meeting? By the way. Grenades! That's always a good thing to find in a church. Some smuggler report. It was a close call today, but our woman made it into the city with no issue. The Adiran envoy of all people looked over the cart, but either found nothing to note or chose not to tell the countrymen about it for some reason. This seems ridiculous, so I'm sure they must have just missed the goods. Make sure to pay our contact a little extra. She did good work. I did search that, and I found those grenades, and I took them, and I chose to ignore them. So I like that that little interaction had a result. Good, short, accomplished exactly what I needed. Hell yeah. I'm happy for you. Let's go. Quick save. Saving. Like that it had a result too. Yeah! And I got more grenades, hopefully. Eothas, the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. That's about all I had time to read.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
Did I level up? Without noticing? I guess so. Perception. I'm not mad about it. So let's see. We've got unarmed attacks. I don't do axes or great swords. I do melee weapons, so I could just use this. This would be a good point. But what is this one? Barbaric shout. Oh, this is the fighter tree. What am I looking at? I'm doing ranger stuff. Wish I knew how to read. Receive extra upgrade material in picking herbs. That could be useful. Power attacks with daggers, swords, and spears deal more damage. You're looking at the fighter tree, obviously. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I wish I could do... I almost wish I was parrying, but I'm okay with not doing that. Let's get some scavenger perks. And I got points for my companions. Cool. I want to just sort of Unlock all the things. Oh! Luckier than they know, unlock all of Kai's abilities. Does that mean I'm gonna get another one with this? Bullseye! Unlock all of Marius's abilities. Hell yeah.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Oh, I picked a bad time to pause that. The smell reminds him of home. Get blasted, boxes. Oh, you guys are just running forward? Guys, come on. You're supposed to be following me. What is this? Electric lily seed. Can I change the grenade I have without... Yeah, cool. There's another one I don't have yet. Let's go with the fire one. Oh. There's something up there glowing, so I must have a way to go back around.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
Okay.
You take lead.
Whoosh. I'm invisible. And you have been instabbed.
Show yourself.
Do I want to wait and stabbing another one again? Well, too late for that. Drop in.
Sure.
Summon a lightning bolt. Please collect the lightning bolt thing. Aw.
Okay.
No. Made me waste a bullet. Or is it when I kill them? Maybe not.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
He's got a good point. They've also got food on them. I just stole some cabbage. Okay, there's a lower cistern key somewhere. Oh, there's a box. And a note. Ygwulf's Log 1. This page looks like it was penned recently, then ripped off from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I am damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers, where even the gods cannot find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Tulanil. Oh, that's me. Huh. Okay, so we're probably going to find his lamentations and then decide whether or not we want to... kill him at the end. He did shoot me with a poisoned arrow, and I did die, but I did get better. Ooh. It's always kind of sad looking at the battlefield after the fact and seeing a bunch of, like, stuff I could have used,
Watch
like
out.
destructibles.
Pressure plates on the floor.
No. That guy died with his money. Oh, that's a lot. There's a dead spider there. Don't trigger things. Okay, cool. Oh, I see it. They're all little arrow traps. And here's a chest. Yeah.
That should disable the pressure plates.
I got experience for doing that.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
If I do that, are you gonna shoot at it?
Aye, aye.
At least you answered me. Okay. Invisible. I'm going to scout around a little bit. There are spiders here. I like how you guys are just sneaking behind me. Go loud. Oh, the spiders go down in like one hit. Well, one of my hits, I guess. You guys still do chip damage. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. Oh, there's a box there. How do I get to the box? Oh, there's a doorway up there, I guess? Forgotten Soul Pod. I don't need your fire.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
We already killed the spiders, you dingus. What are you talking about? I wonder if I could have lured the spiders back here to trigger the trap. That would have been cool.
More Blessed spiders. Fleet they do.
Hey, stuff. I'm looking on the map and there is like a trail of stuff going that way. That's kind of cool. And these spider eggs can be burned. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. Whoops. So I see a... I do. Oh, hell.
Take him down. Oh,
Sword
no,
way over
don't.
here. Hey. I want to see the lightning bolt thing at least once. There we go. It didn't help at all because there were no other enemies for it to arc to, but it looked cool.
Let's see what you got.
I don't remember what these do. Heart dig. Ow.
Perk up, boy.
Stop it. Stabbed me like 3 times. I can't block in this thing. Ow.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guns. Not this sucker.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
That's the way I need to go. So it's the way I'm not going to go. Wait, damn it, again. I missed one. It's gonna be, that has been a recurring thing. But hey, I've got a grenade. What? Why didn't that work? There we go. Where are we now?
Right behind you.
Oh, grenade. Make up one of the ones I just lost. I see a potion up here. I'm on top of the sewer. Or cistern. I'm assuming there's a difference. You know what? Burn it.
Coming in hot.
With your goofy little blunderbuss. And what do we have here? Purple stuff. Monies. Nothing impressive, really. Nice gems, basic weapons. What's the map look like? Oh, I don't get a map of this. Okay. That's fine. I'm surprised that the high town doesn't show up on the map right now. I guess it's its own separate zone. Oh, there's... Oh! I don't know why I'm pressing Alt now when I'm trying to crouch. Hey, you've got stuff. You're a deer and soldier in the wrong place. Skay Night Prayer. I hear Garrus is in the game. Let me see him. Oh, hold on. I'm reading this thing first. Also, welcome. I never really learned how to actually pronounce your username, not gonna lie. This ragged piece of parchment contains a morbid prayer to Skane. O quiet slave, accept this offering as a worthy sacrifice. In darkness did I nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. In shadow did I unleash it upon those that would control me. Into hiding will I return to escape the light of scrutiny, and in your name resist the yoke of stifling authority. I know you're Cody's wench. We played a game. It's this blue guy. Hold on, he's in the darkness.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
That guy. He's a snake man. We did a Star War. I guess he is acceptable? Oh. He was also a companion in the Elder Scrolls Online, but he was an Argonian, so he was a lizard man instead of like a snake man. He's never been a person with... Yeah, he's consistent, because I'm pretty sure Garrus was also kind of a... cold-blooded. The hell? How? Oh, you know what? I know what I'm supposed to do. They gave me the ice thing. Actually, I'm not going to use that ice thing. I have a different ice thing. There we go. I keep forgetting I can do that. Why does your guy look like Cody? Which one? That guy or me? I do not look like Cody. I don't think so. The blue hair, the mushrooms on the face coming out, and that codpiece that we're not going to talk about too much. Sure do? Okay. I've only seen him in pictures, so I'm going to defer to you. Other than that. Other than everything. Are you just talking like the general facial features? Codpiece is reality. Oh. More frozen grenade things. Oh, there's a dead body I could have looted. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of these little ice balls, so I'm assuming they want me to make use of them, but also... What's underneath the water? Cody has a beard? Ah, that is the only defining feature people have. That's fair. Here's the lower cistern
That
key.
key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
I know. They were the doors that said lower cistern key when I hovered over them. Everyone knows that facial hair is the only defining appearance that a person can ever have. Otherwise, we're all the same. Exactly. Thank you, Garrus, yeah, for pointing out the obvious.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
He was like, "You almost got us killed." And he's like, "Yeah." That was a good sort of back and forth. Boink. I always want to check if there's cool stuff down here. So far, no. But how you doing out there? Hey. A cistern stores water, whereas a sewer removes waste. Okay. Thank you again. I'm gonna freeze this grate. Isn't that great? Hey. I want to be up here. Oh. It didn't work. I want to explore every corner, every nook, every cranny, every single little bit of something. We didn't find any more of Ygwulf's logs, so I'm assuming they're going to be further here where he continues to lament his foolish attempt at killing me, which only made me stronger. Engel's logs? Hold on. I've already forgotten how his name actually goes. Is it in the lore? Found the Claviger journals. Ygwulf! So almost. I put an N there accidentally because I don't know how to read.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no-entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much time on their hands.
If I do this, are you gonna come after me? Foolishly? Oh, they gave a guy with a bow with a watch duty, so he doesn't have to run after me. Can't see me if I can't see you, or whatever. Backstab.
That's one for us.
Over there, the left.
Probably disables the blades, for all the good it does from here.
Yeah, well, you guys weren't here until I hit the button and you auto-warped over here. And he's all chromatic dying. Huh.
Unseen, unheard.
Why do you, huh? Oh. Now I have a new plan. Hold on. Can I drink this potion while invisible to extend my time? Wonder if that lever was electrically connected or hydraulically connected?
The envoy's here!
You got an arrow in your backside. Oh, I can't dodge forward. Freeze, punk. It didn't work. It was a good plan. It would have been if it did more damage. Wait, you're doing spellcrafty stuff. Drop in on him. Oh, I missed. Oh. I'll do it again. Oh, you know what? I think that first guy was healing you.
Didn't think that one through.
Did you just hit him with a snowball? That was the same things I've been throwing
You're
at
still mad about that
the
feat,
water.
But we made it back to town.
I've got
even
7 of
without
them
our
down
supplies.
here
Not the blessed
on the left alt.
You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give
Oh.
it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
I don't have a lockpick. But, you can collect throwables. The grenades are one, but there's also, like, these Eye of Rimmergan that do ice. You're putting a screen protector on Lauren's phone, you weren't looking. How dare you, first of all. No, I'm kidding. So I've got these electric lily seeds, these Eyes of Rimmergan, which do ice, and the Mogren's Fury, which do fire. I've also got these soul pods. I don't remember what they do, so I'm going to throw them at the next guy that looks at me funny. Unless it's Marius, because he just kind of has that face. Look at him. See? Well, I hope Lauren's screen is all good and protected now. That guy is old Cody, it is. Why does Marius look like Lauren? Is it because he's short? Oh hell. You guys are all looking right at me. Hold on, can I do this? I can. Except no one's... There we go, I electrified the water. I like that. Get shocked, nerd. You know, the identifying feature. Oh, hey, you have a lockpick. That's good. You turned into ash. Ow. Water's still electrified. I'm still taking damage. How dare you? More crafty materials. It's what makes the world go round, yeah. As do sparkly sounding chests. I don't know what the proper name for that would be. Because things can't sound sparkly. That's a visual thing. Krakenhorn. Isn't that your username? Nin chest? Oh, wait. Log 3. This journal entry is dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy says a godlike will come to the living lands and death will travel in their wake. We must act now and halt destiny in its tracks, even if I must spill godlike blood. Oops, Nern chest? Oh, Nern. Oh, yeah, like Nern root. I get it. Hold on, though. Why does log 1 is like, this is a mistake, what did I do? And log 3 is like, this is not a good thing. But also, I kind of want to go back because it seems like I missed log 2 somewhere. Oh, hey, some gold. Oh, hey, a dagger. And I am concerned because I want to collect all the things. This is where the first log was. So maybe the third one was indeed down this way? Hold on. I want to do something. That is all.
You take lead.
I already hit the... Oh, is that it? There it is. Cool. This journal is dated several weeks ago. My sources tell me an envoy is coming from Adir. Strange. What can they accomplish here that Inquisitor Ludwin can't? We will have to observe from afar and remove them if they become a problem. We knew this day was nigh. The Empire is coming for us. So these are just not written in order.
That key has to belong to that door over there.
I already opened the door, you doofus. I'm glad that was early in that side room, because that was kind of a long passageway. Hip. 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 Oh.
Would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
There is indeed someone up ahead, but I kind of want to see if I can go this way. Although odds are... Hold on, which way does this passageway go? Sort of to the left, so it probably just goes there anyways. Hey, fellas. We're right above something from earlier. Oh yeah, this is...
Someone there?
Did you guys listen to me kill those spiders and then just sort of let it happen? We're just bullying this guy. Oh, there goes the lightning bolt. Is this the spider room? It looks... I mean, I see webs. Were you guys, like, taking bets to see if I could survive? Was this the spider room after all? Because I did not look up very much. Oh. Oh! I don't know if it was after actually... Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. I don't know things. Get stabbed, loser. Oh no, this is...
thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
Oh, there's a chest precariously... Oh no! Oh, I almost fell. Ugh. I'm sneaking, so obviously I have a gun. You know, that's something a lot of people never do look up. Yeah. The only time I look up is when I look stuff up. There is a degree of air control, which is probably why I didn't fall. Oh, this wasn't the right way. Oh, I have to jump. You have to be out there fighting, huh?
Quiet as the depths.
You're a tier 1 enemy. I looked up. You're really sad that you aren't out here fighting, huh? Well, sucks for you, huh? I'm just rotten sometimes. Okay, but I see on the map
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
there are little green icons that are up above. Those are usually the, like, grenades. Lord, that was brutal. What? Hearing her lament that she never gets to fight and then never giving her the chance to? It's fine. I'm gonna quick save. Ygwulf. Going invisible and demolishing her? Yeah. Huh.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You're asking me?
Who better to ask? You're the one who saw through the usher's door beyond the veil of life. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Oh, you're waiting after you tried to kill me, huh? Why should I listen to you?
I can't give you reason. Only faith.
Well, this should be good.
I am the camera.
Envoy. I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
I think they were staring specifically at Lauren because he wanted to see if you're the same height. You killed me? Yeah, but not my boot. Why attack me and not the ambassador?
Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
What? Do you kill everyone you dream about? Is that how the Dark Brotherhood works in this game?
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
Garrus, no, that was very fourth wall breaking. He's so ugly close up. That is just rude, okay? His name is Kai, and he would not appreciate this. Well, I've had visions when I touched the Ondra in the Living Lands.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
What is the Ondra? The Ondra are big green rocks. In this setting, it's believed that when a person dies, their soul goes back to the Ondra so they can be reborn in another body. Which, actually, no, that's not just believed. I think it's just canon to the world, because in the actual Pillars of Eternity games, you play as a Watcher that can see the past souls of people's lives. It's a whole thing. Okay, and do you still believe that killing me would stop Adir?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
Don't look at me like that.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
Is it the spiky teeth?
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
The scales? So what now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
I don't know if I trust the Steel Garrote. Kick him in the bits? You want me to kick... Wait, Kai or the guy that killed me? Because I don't want to kick Kai in the bits. I don't even know if he has bits. He might have like a cloaca or whatever. The guy? Okay. Well, Kai, Marius, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance
Cloacal
to do it again.
kick.
But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
You know, I saw one of his people like last on Tuesday when I played that had like hair, and it freaked me out because he's like a snake dude, you know? Elway told me what the Steel Garrote have done to the people of Paradis. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end.
Snake hair, yeah.
The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradis, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northridge to police trade and fishing with no authority.
Fishing?
Ardea now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but
he does have eyebrows.
It's part of it.
Looks like he had eyelashes too.
Are regulated through Aderan contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardea.
Well, huh. I've said before, you know what? I've noticed the way that like the mushrooms come out of his head and like blend in with his forehead. Why did someone write Zupo on the wall? I didn't notice that. Oh god. I'm gonna let them go. Because I'm not doing, I want to do like a chaotic good thing, sort of rebel against the Empire on my own.
You mean it?
Oh yeah.
You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire
it says
for
like
justice.
Zongo Zupo.
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go?
Well, I mean, you've made your mistake, but the gods corrected it.
You are far more forgiving than I would be under the circumstances. Perhaps you are worthy of this great destiny. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Yeah.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore.
Oh god, the voice again.
We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents.
Yeah, I mean, his people are...
I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Cistern warning. A cistern warning. Okay, I get it. Oh, let's look at this. The most important part of the room.
Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know
Like that? Oh god. They're okay. Okay. They went flying. Oh, that was good. What is this? Oh, it's the Adirans. Oh. Oopsie, you blew us up a bit. That's okay. I think this guy might feel a little left out, so,
Sorry about the murder.
They apologized to me for it. Oopsie daisy. Oh, I didn't need a lockpick again. You know, I bet if I murdered them, they'd have a lockpick. But now I can't. So where is... There's a... Oh, okay, so there was a spot right there. Like, they had set this up as a nice little fight room if I decided to fight them. What else do we have? Unsent Correspondence. Is there pickpocketing? No. As much as this game looks like Skyrim, Obsidian spent a lot of time trying to tell people it wasn't going to have most of that, so, like, you can't really harm non-hostile NPCs in any way. Which is okay, because they focused on a lot of other stuff that I'm enjoying, I think. Some people just act like it's the worst game ever because of that. Can you see the skill progression? There's an ability tree, or there's 3 of them for like fighter, ranger, and wizard skills. Every time you level up, you get a point in them. I think every level or so, you get skill points for your companions. I don't know how often you're supposed to get skill points. I just noticed I haven't gotten them on every level. And then there's godlike abilities that you get during like story milestones. And apparently they're supposed to change based on how you play. But I'm going mostly ranger for this. Do the companions always stick around? I think these ones do. It looks like there are 2 more I'm supposed to get, and I think you can only have up to 2. But you have a... there are like camps you can set up around where they all hang out and you can talk to them. Kind of when the danger has settled. Anyways, wait, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm over encumbered, that's the problem. I was going to deconstruct some stuff. What do we have that we don't need? I don't need this. I don't need these elements. Is this still early access? No, the game officially launched on Tuesday. But if you like pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, you got 5-day early access, so I was playing last Thursday as well. I got so many swords. I'm like one of those weird guys that just collects bladed weapons. Great axe I don't need. Every so often I just gotta deconstruct all this garbage. It's got really good kind of character interactions. Did I read this? I did not. Unsent Correspondence, Claviger Eamund. Your help has not gone unnoticed and it is appreciated, but there is so much more to be done. The Adherents will not stop if they have taken control of every last inch of Paradis, if not the entirety of the living lands. We do need more to stand against them, more resources, more arms, more armor, and more importantly, more people. I urge you to meet with me in person. Between my rebels and your militia, there is no doubt in my mind that we can push these Imperials from our home. Think about it. Ah, my stomach. I'm burping. No, I'm not going to just shoot that point blank. I had a thought for a second. I wanted to see what would happen. But no. Do y'all have a
Hopefully
lockpick?
you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Yeah, I gotta have to go to a camp pretty soon. And I can't fast travel from out of here, so I gotta take the long way. Bump. Okay. Oh, well, she's still gone. Okay. Would have been neat if I could have convinced her to stay, but oh well. Where are we at now? I've explored pretty much everything in Paradis Hightown. I want to go to camp, but I think I'm going to be annoying about it. Because if you travel to the camp, it automatically sets up the camp. So I'm going to travel to this beacon right next to it and just walk there. These stones are the Ondra, by the way. Big green stones. Not inaccurate. And your campsites are set up at the glowy Ondra stone. if you didn't know, this game is also a spin-off of the Pillars of Eternity games, which are more traditional RPGs that Obsidian made, kind of as a callback to like the classic Baldur's Gate stuff. And so a lot of the lore just comes from that, which is pretty cool. Party camp! Okay, what do we want to do first? Do we have any random garbage in here we don't care about? We do, there's a common breastplate. No. Okay. Workbench. What do we want to upgrade? Let's go with the lightning gun. 8 hardwood. Nope. And then we need 4 Hylea's talent. I may as well. All I can make is 4. Okay. And I'm gonna shoot harder. 92 damage now. I'm at a point where I may as well just make all the hardwood I can, I think. I might regret that, but I don't plan on upgrading anything else that's like low, so... Oh well. Can't do anything about the Hylea's talon though. Shoot hard? Yeah. I find it funny, because I had to find out that, like...
You feeling okay?
You have your pistol.
Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night.
You can charge attack the pistol, which I find funny.
Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Are you talking to me? I guess so. Any good enchantments? I already chose one, I guess, for that. Okay, so... I don't do parries, that's right, so I want to do... Whoop. So I have Glimmering Embers. Full combo attack deals moderate fire accumulation. Burning Pyre deals fire accumulation to nearby enemies, so it's just very flamey. Yeah. Boink. And I'm assuming that's the only choice I can make there. Alright. Both of you losers have something you want to say to me, huh?
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those 2 fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Eh. They seemed like decent people in a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
He does have eyelashes, and he blinks. You got a lot to say about second... No, I don't want to ask him if he wants to confess things. Just trying to be decent, that's all.
Believe me, it's enough.
His mouth is weird? Oh, okay. So how long have the rebels been active in Paradis?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
You think he ever, like, accidentally bites his tongue? Or is he extra cautious about it? Well, you know, they've been wary of Ambassador Hilgard bringing Aediran laws and Aediran blades.
And the Stilgarrode. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Yeah, but when he bites his tongue, it's worse, I think. Rumors of what, though?
I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Yeah, don't lie.
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradis is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Stilgarrode, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
His tongue is just one big scar? I mean, it is like red. It stands out amidst, you know, the blue skin. Well, it's like he doesn't have lips. He very clearly does, but maybe they're like weirdly textured. I don't know. Sounds like her efforts risk turning people against Adir.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
Snakes don't have lips. plain as his face. It's just the color that indicated lips. I guess. They're the same plane as his face. Oh, like they aren't jutting out at all. Okay, I think I understand. I got questions about you, Kai.
Good thing you're asking the expert.
Aren't lippy? You've got a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace.
Uh-huh. And what mistakes are you still running from?
If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have?
Okay. That's about it.
Holler if you need anything else.
Ah.
Marius, did you leave a cleaning manual in my pack?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I suggest reading it when you get a chance. It's rude not to read a book given as a gift.
Since when do you worry about being rude?
I'm just saying maybe someone gave you that for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally clean themselves.
Weren't you telling me not to wash my clothes so much?
The wilderness doesn't generally smell like boiled hardtack or peppered lithbark stew.
If this is about the time I burned your favorite pan trying to bake sweet pie in it, I'm still sorry, and I'll still get you a new one. I don't know how you fit a cleaning manual in your pack anyway.
Well, I certainly wouldn't know, because I didn't give you that book.
You know, if there's something you want to say, you can always talk to me.
Hey.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you.
You have a
and
meeting,
since you set them
nerd.
free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Oh, thanks for following. I take it you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ask away.
Okay, what makes you the best hunter in the living lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
You killed it?
No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that, and a lot of people don't. And that's why they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe-tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
Okay. What's the language you're speaking? That's a weird question, but okay.
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
What is Lember?
Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't.
I do like when they give a name to, like, the basic language that's not just common or basic, which is what Star Wars and D&D does. Could you teach it to me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
Also, they do give little translations. Blessed means damned. Why not?
Because Solace doesn't love outsiders. I can't be more plain than that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
Alright, bye.
Right. Changing the subject?
Nope, that's it. Bye.
You too.
Alright. I've been going for about 2.5 hours almost. I want to take a little break do a little bit of stretchies, get a snack, but also I want to look at these outfits again. These are for the Ultimate Edition, whatever. There's the Obsidian Collection, named after the makers of the game, and the Aora Collection. They look neat, but I kind of want to stick with the default outfits. The Obsidian one is just the same but darker, and then this one looks... That's his hair. I hadn't really looked at it that close, but alright. And what's this one? The Aora... That's just... Wait. Okay, these are just like warm outfits. Alright. But okay. I want a quick save in case everything goes bad.